A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities.
Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Second and 13.
Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted.
Brand, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Looking to throw. Dillon. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. It'll go as a sack for a loss of a yard, and now it'll be third and goal.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Toward the pylon, caught. And he is out of bounds here. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. Fourth and goal.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on fourth and goal. Back to throw. Dillon. Touchdown, Panthers.
Dameon Pierce taking it in. And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener.
A try here for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
That is caught. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. In motion left goes Burks.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Pretty sure that was an incomplete
Makes
pass.
you wonder what's going on with this team. Because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves. But maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Point now where I just play to play, and if I get down, usually more than
off play action.
Like 2 scores, I'm done.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Oh, yeah. I was playing the Titans the other day, and it was 21-21 at half. And then I intercepted him on the drive and was going down to tie it after that. And crazy interception. So I just, whatever.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Yeah.
Looking to throw. Dillon.
To Pierce, they set up the screen.
I had him in the CBM last year.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Touchdown! Wandale Robinson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Point after, up and good.
Yeah,
and that'll make the score 14-0.
Usually when I throw the towel in, when the momentum's all the way
After
up.
the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
I broke so much stuff, controllers, phones.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
On play action, they'll throw.
Wide open.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 37. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively.
Which is going to be good in most cases, as long as he don't break the tackle and go backwards.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd
I had that
and goal.
happen in one of the games
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a great job there to read that one.
I had that happen.
They strung him out. Would not allow
one of my receivers in CBM. I threw one of those like RPO bubble screens, and he broke the tackle and then ran backwards, and the guy tackled me, and it was like 4th and inches. I was like, are you kidding me?
The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. Completes this to Addison out left.
There you go.
Touchdown Vikings. Jordan Addison.
I hate those plays the most.
And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And
well,
only able to get this
the guy that's in this league, the 49ers,
probably should have opted for the touchback.
He literally throws to freaking Kittle all game long. Just puts him on like angles and outs and stuff.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. There he goes left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 57 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Good, strong,
I picked him up in the free agency.
Started inside, which means you've
got
to
tired
control
of
those
running with
defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo.
Oh, so you gotta get it after this game.
Inside the 15-yard line. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. The previous play, big on the ground. That one big through the air. Things have jumped up quickly.
Certainly appears that whatever their thought process is on the defensive side of the ball, they're one play behind. You know, loaded up for the pass, they hit them with the run. Load up for the run, they hit them with the pass. They've got to get in sync.
Oh, I had one the other day, man. I was playing, the quarterback rolled out. My linebackers would not move.
Second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Like, I don't even know if I'm buying the next
Cook now to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And take it right on the 30. Nice move at the 40. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing to start the drive. Dillon swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
The throw over the middle taken in. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Pierce. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Once more, it's Pierce. And this time he is in. Yes. Dameon Pierce in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, Ray, seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the 1st half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a
throwing it off or
linebacker,
whatever.
a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this one is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us. Guys, what are you doing?
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Travis Hunter was pretty good. I think he's like 97 speed.
Offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time
Roughing
where
the
you have
passer.
to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 36 yards on the play.
Everything's been going right here in this one.
I took a
This
linebacker.
offense, they've been in complete
He looked
control
great.
from the outset. And here's another big play.
Then
These
Come to
kind of
find
routes
out,
have
he's
been
like
open
a
all game
70
long, and they
something
continue to
overall
take advantage.
star. I feel like I probably shouldn't have took him, but
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Dillon. He's got Mingo. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well.
First down, Panthers. Money back. What are you doing? Ready up.
Pierce now up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
To throw on 2nd down. Dillon. Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. And they'll get this down to the 10. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Back to the ground with Pierce. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
I don't run them more than
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
that play art. I knew it was nice.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving
early.
early.
And then when I changed over to the one I wanted, it wasn't going to work.
It's going our way, baby. Don't let us back out.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Here's Duggan to throw. That's complete to Pierce. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They'll look to throw now on first down. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop.
There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Oh, wait, you talking about in here? Dimitri?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And they'll go right back to Pierce. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 86 yards rushing for him now,
see,
as he
that's
has
what
been
I got.
tremendous
I
all
picked
day
my
long.
Well, that's a
linebacker,
carry
and it said
they
he
have
was
to be
first
satisfied with, and throughout
outside
this game,
linebacker, and there's
they've
another
been
one that's
satisfied
faster.
with what he's given them.
And my guy's got like
Whenever they've
88
needed a big
speed.
run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Dameon Pierce, 43 yards. And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? They'll look to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Second and 5. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
On Jefferson.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll look to throw here. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll set up to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Hands it off out of the gun. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 4. Touchdown! Jordan Addison. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings get a bit closer. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful. They've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
2nd and 6. Another carry for Pierce. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Good game, bro.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress